What's up, wrestling fans? There's a big hit piece out on The Rock, baby. Big hit piece out on The Rock today. The Rock pisses in bottles, was a nightmare on set and things like that. It's weird how this comes out. It's been like, what? The Rock's been doing movies since 2001 or something like that. And all of a sudden now this stuff is coming out about The Rock. It's a little bit bizarre. You would think this stuff would come out a while ago. According to TheWrap.com, read one down, how Dwayne Johnson's Tardiness led to $250 million Runaway production exclusive. For more than 2 decades, Humberto Gonzalez apparently writes this. I don't know. The red one is this new movie or whatever coming out with The Rock. High-powered Christmas crowd pleaser on Amazon MGM is turned into a massive budgetary misadventure, casting Johnson's fame and work ethic in a different light. Originally set for the release of Christmas season 2023, the Red One theatrical release has been delayed till November 2024, supposedly due to last year's labor strikes. Probably is the labor strikes mostly, but it could be whatever. Production issues ranging from Johnson's chronic lateness and lack of professionalism. They say up to 7 or 8 hours late for The Rock. Rock doesn't seem to me to be like somebody who's late, so it's a little strange. But you never know. According to more than a dozen insiders directly involved in the project, problems compounded by the inexperience of the film's lead producer and Amazon MGM feature production. Gee, do you think that, I mean, like right off the bat, do you think that it's The Rock who's the scumbag here? Or do you think maybe the people in charge of this particular movie can't get schedules together correctly and he's trying to fight through everything to get there for them? I don't know. Insiders told The Wrap that Johnson showed up as much as 8 hours late to the set of a movie, forcing the crew to shoot around him on some days. On set, away from his trailer, he needs to pee. He doesn't go into a public bathroom. Well, if I was The Rock, I wouldn't want to go into a public bathroom either. You're The Rock. They're going to see the cock, you know. If you go into a public bathroom, they're going to be there. All the people, everyone, you're the most recognizable person ever. If you go into a public bathroom, you have to have conversations with random crew members, extra people who might be there for whatever other reason. You never know, and everything's a conversation because people are like, oh my God, you're The Rock. What's up? I've been a big fan, man. Oh yeah, let me piss on myself. It's like, so he's just like, yo, I'll just piss in my trailer in a bottle, allegedly, right? By the way, I piss in bottles too down here. How do you think I do 9-hour streams in this office? I can't get up a lot of times to pee, so I got to piss in bottles. Hello? It's not great, but here it is. And guess what? I friggin' drink it. You know what's up, Dwayne. Anyway, at first, the CinemaCon this year, Amazon MGM took the unusual step of premiering footage from the film to a small group of journalists handpicked by Johnson's publicist, Meredith O'Sullivan. The journalists were shown about 10 minutes of footage but not allowed to write about what they saw. I mean, this stuff is fairly standard in Hollywood to me. The Wrap spokesman for Amazon MGM denied there were any set issues with the red one. Dwayne Johnson and Seven Bucks have been incredible partners over the years. See, so there's a bunch of denial about this too. So what's the worst? Let's talk about the worst things about this report besides the report itself. The worst things about this report is that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, might have been late to the set a couple of times, 7 to 8 hours late. Was he late 1 time, 5 times, 3 times, 2 times? It just says multiple times, right? Was it 7 or 8 hours all those multiple times? I don't know. Did they tell him he was supposed to be there at a certain time, but he wasn't supposed to be there? Did someone miscommunicate time and calendar to The Rock? Maybe. Does The Rock piss in jars in his trailer as opposed to going to the public restroom? Probably. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people sound like they're scumbags. Like, bro, whoever is leaking this is just a scumbag weirdo. And by the way, why isn't all this stuff come out about The Rock ever in the past? because all I've ever seen is this guy's work ethic is nuts. So could it be that maybe this particular movie studio and group, maybe they're scumbags and they're the problem? Also, could this be because The Rock recently came out and did not endorse Joe Biden? Because that's what it sounds like to me. The Rock didn't endorse Joe Biden, so now they're coming for The Rock in whatever way they can. Now, that's a larger, like, tinfoil hat conspiracy idea, that they're coming for The Rock because, oh, he didn't endorse Joe Biden, so here we go. Here comes the negative spin. Here comes the Hollywood attack because he didn't go along with the Oprah stuff completely and he didn't endorse Joe Biden. So maybe they're coming after The Rock. Maybe this is just the beginning of what they're going to do to The Rock because he didn't play ball with them. And The Rock is so damn big at this point that he feels he doesn't need to do all this Hollywood stuff, satanic ritual stuff, and weird things. He can just do The Rock stuff. And I'm my own god. I don't need Hollywood. I'm Hollywood at this point. So maybe that's The Rock getting too big for them, and now they're trying to fight back in any way they can. Or Occam's razor, the people at this movie company are just butthurt about The Rock, about something, but really they suck, and they're mad at him for it, and they're trying to save face in some way. I mean, listen, mistakes happen. Maybe The Rock was late once, or whatever. But I mean, dude, you got The Rock. Now, if we sat down The Rock and The Rock said, yeah, man, I made a mistake a couple of times and I was late with them and whatever. I mean, I almost feel like, listen, I don't know anything about this whole situation other than what we're being told. And I don't know everything about The Rock either. But I'm going to bet, and I could be wrong, but I would bet, I am betting, that if The Rock screwed up 3 times and was late 6 to 7 hours and cost the company $50 million or $100 million, I feel like The Rock is maybe the type of guy who would say, you know what? I did the movie for free. You know, I don't, you know what I mean? Here's the money back. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like The Rock might do that if it was actually The Rock's fault. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe he's the scumbag. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. Maybe he's a scumbag. But to me, it just seems fishy that no one else has ever complained about The Rock, to my knowledge. And these people are complaining about The Rock. And not only are they complaining about The Rock being late and costing millions of dollars, but this was all during a writer's strike. So now The Rock's schedules may be in conflict, and maybe The Rock can't always get there anymore because of the strikes. The Rock had other prior engagements at the times, so he had to fight to get there, all because of the strikes, and he's trying to make it happen for them. And so maybe that's not all on him, and so he feels it's not all on him. But no one else ever complained about The Rock like this. And then all of a sudden you throw in there, oh, the guy pisses in bottles in his trailer, doesn't want to go to the public bathrooms. That one's a cheap shot, right? That's a weird sort of thing. Like, hey, you know what he does? You know, let's say this slanderous, like, let's say this story about him. Just a cheap shot, like a disgust type of cheap shot at The Rock. And like I said, Rocky, I'm with you, bro. Piss, taste, amazing. I'm Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about this story? Is it BS? Is it a slander job? Do you think The Rock is a sicko? Do you think he owes them money? Are they scumbags? Is Hollywood coming for The Rock? The politics getting to him? I don't know, bro, but I call it, I'm pretty skeptical, you know what I mean, of just this one story, and especially when they tack on a little, like, oh, he pisses in bottles. Listen, subscribe to this channel for more content, and if you love piss, then you'll love my channel. If you smell I love The Rock. What can I say except I'm pissing in a bottle in my trailer? What can I say except I'm pissing and there's nothing anybody else can do?